Hi and welcome back to my channel. Before I talk about what I am to discuss in this video, let me mention a few things about personal development. Personal development is about you growing yourself and your abilities for a purpose or a goal. When we talk about purpose here, we are talking about your life purpose. Everybody has got a purpose in life, and everybody is born for a purpose. When we talk about goals, we are talking about either smaller goals that you come up with that are leading towards your purpose or to achieving your purpose. And you can also talk about having smaller goals for the projects that you have in terms of personal development goals. Most people fail in their projects or things that they are doing externally because they do not have a personal development plan internally. Whatever growth you plan to project without has got a bearing on the growth that you are planning for internally. In terms of, if you want to grow in your organization, in your place of work, in your business, in whatever it is that you are doing outside there, if you want to have an impact, you have to have a personal development plan and a program within, so that your growth without should be equivalent to your growth within. Grow within to grow without. The second thing about personal development is that personal development is personal. The responsibility for your personal growth is squarely on your shoulders. You take the initiative to grow as a person. People can help you here and there, but nobody really does the growing for you. It is a personal initiative that you take. Thirdly, personal development is a commitment. It is a commitment you make to grow. Actually, it is a lifetime commitment. It just changes depending on what goals you have in your life, but it is a lifetime commitment. You should commit to a life of growth, because when you stop growing, you stop impacting your world. If you want to continue to grow externally, you must grow internally. If you want to grow your organization, begin by growing yourself. If you want to grow your business, start with yourself. If you want to write a book, grow internally first. Then you can come up with a book. If you want to become a good songwriter, start from within you. Whatever it is that you want to project externally, start internally. Start by personal growth. Before I continue, kindly take a moment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, activate the notification bell for more videos on purpose, personal development, and leadership. So let us continue by saying personal development begins with self-discovery. It begins with you discovering yourself, as in who you are. In other videos, I said you cannot develop what you don't know. You cannot start the journey of personal development if you don't know yourself. You must first understand who you are, so that you are developing a person you know. Without understanding about personal development, let us now talk about self-discovery. Who are you? For starters, you are a spirit. You are not your body. You are a spirit, you have a soul, and you live in your body. As in, your spirit lives in your soul, and your soul lives in your body. So technically, your spirit and your soul are living in your body. Now, you are a spirit. You are not a body. You are a spirit being. It is very important to understand that. So that your body is your shelter. In another video I said, the body is the shelter that God constructed for our spirits on earth. So that your spirit has got a home. And the home for your spirit, while your spirit is on earth, is your body. That is why once your spirit walks out of that body, the body dies, because its purpose is over. Because one of the purposes for your body is to house your spirit here on earth, so that your spirit can be able to achieve its purpose here on earth. The real person is your spirit. It is not your body. Understand who man is. If you understand that man is a spirit and not a body, then you would never have a race problem. I mean, it is too low life thinking. It is lack of understanding for a person to imagine because another person is of a different skin color. Maybe they are superior than that other person. I mean, there is no brown, white, black, blue spirit of a person. We are all exactly the same. So it's like a book bragging that it is superior to another book using the cover. The cover is not the book. The cover is, in fact, the reason why we are of different colors is because God wanted to create beauty. It's the same way we have different trees are different. Because imagine if all trees were the same, I mean, there would not be much beauty. Because of diversity, then there is beauty. Diversity creates beauty. That is the reason why we live in houses that are of different colors. Imagine if all houses in the world were one color. Maybe if all houses were white, or if all houses were black, or if all houses were blue. I mean, that would be a boring. If you walk to a city where all houses are of the same color, that would be a very boring city. Fine. So our bodies are our houses that God has constructed using, of course, our parents for our spirits to live in. So why brag about the color of your house? The house is not you. You are different from your house. So our spirits are all the same. So if people understood who man is, this race thing would not be there. It is partly there because of ignorance, because people lack understanding, because many people do not understand who man is. I never have those issues. I never look at anybody more superior than myself. I don't care what their skin color is. It just doesn't matter. I never have that kind of, I don't have those problems because I understand who man is. We are not the body. We are a spirit. And spirits are the same. The spirit of a man is the same. Of course, there is distinction from one spirit to another, but it's the same. There is no difference of color. There is no difference of superiority. It's the same. Anyway, let me digress from that because that was not the real topic. So why do you need to understand that you are a spirit? Because personal development should begin from the spirit level. Because the real person is a spirit. Most people who do not understand who man is, they start personal development from the mental level and then to the physical level. Think about it. If you get to live to be 70 years, the rest of it is a bonus. Actually, nowadays, I think it is lesser than 70 years that is the average age for anybody. So why would you spend so much effort doing personal development on your mind and on your body while neglecting your spirit, which gets to live for eternity? I mean, whatever it is that you're doing to develop your mind and your body should be done 3 times for your spirit, which is going to be living forever. So, understanding who man is important for building proper personal development. And personal development, as I've said, must begin from the spirit, and then you build up. The spirit is the ground zero. It's like putting up a building and suspending it on air. You shouldn't do that. You need to start at ground zero, at the foundation level, to build a proper individual. By the way, that is why, because man is a spirit, that's why in every man there is a desire for spiritual connection. Some people don't want to talk about God, but then they will end up talking about some other spirit, some spiritual being, and they can come up with all kind of names about that. Where is the source of my information on what I'm talking about? Well, the source of my information for this is the Bible. Why the Bible? Because I believe the only trusted authority to define man or talk about his purpose and his future is the Bible. Because the Bible has been inspired by the person that created man. It is like the only trusted authority to talk about a product is the manufacturer, the person that manufactured the product. So nobody else can authoritatively talk to us about the purpose of man, or even define man, or even talk to us about the future of man, except God, because he's the one that has manufactured us. Everybody else is either lying or guessing, and we don't want to build theories on guesswork. We don't want to guess. So make sure to watch the next video that I'm going to make, defining us, so that you see yourself as who you are. Please subscribe, activate the notification bell so that next time I do a video like this, you will be notified. Like the video, because liking the video means YouTube suggesting it to other YouTube users. And also share the video with your family and friends. See you in the next one.